Let me tell you something. I pissed off. I pissed off. Look, the whole season go by. The whole damn year, huh? They don't have me in one video. Not once. Look, they give all the good stuff to look. Look at Bubba. Look at him over there. Come on. Zoom in. Look at this. He's an alcoholic. He's got the problem. Okay, look, he's degenerate. He's a gambler. No wonder he can't stop the high shots. He's already high.
We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime!
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, Panther fans. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to be cool today. I'm not going to stroke out, not going to have any heart attacks, because, you know, if your kid screws up and you lay into him and then you punish them, that's all you can do. That's all you can do, right? They either learn the lesson or they don't. But you can't be worried sick that they're going to go do it again, because either they are or they aren't. All right, so Okposo is in. Lorentz is in. Cousins and Lomberg are out. Rodriguez, who was responsible partially for giving up the goal in overtime, is rewarded with a spot on the second line next to Bennett and Tkachuk. That's right, Bennett, Tkachuk, Rodriguez. Verhaeghe is up top with Markov and Reinhart. And, yeah, so Tarasenko remains in the lineup on the third line with Lundell and Luosterainen, as opposed to maybe kicking him to the curb, putting Cousins on the second line and maybe Gadjevich. The point is that Maurice heard what I wanted and did everything that's not. So, it probably means we're going to win and Okposo will score a goal. I have said all the way back since the start of the playoffs that even though I bitch and complain about Okposo a lot, at some point in the season, series, postseason, playoffs, he was going to score a big goal for us. Whoa. Let's go. Let's go. The only other thing is obviously Bubba Shesterkin. I was trying to see if the Rangers would do us a solid and start quick tonight. Not that it would be any different, most likely, but Shesterkin is an issue. It's a problem. You know, and the main problem is he's not playing as poorly as Bob is. Not that Bob's playing poorly. Don't take it that way. But in the last recap, I talked about how I had stuck up for certain players and they kind of let me down and I feel stupid. So there was a video before the series started where it was Ranger YouTube guy, and he was talking about how it was clear that Shesterkin was better than Bobrovsky. And I'm like, whoa. I don't think anything is clear. I think it's pretty much even. And, well, I hate being wrong. And I really hate when I'm wrong because I stick up for somebody and then they fail me. Bubba, please. It ain't going to get any better in terms of opportunities to win a cup. Not that this is easy, but next year it's not going to get any easier. As hard as it is right now, it's just going to get harder. Let's make the saves. Let's focus. Cover your man in front. Knock them on their ass. Take the penalty. If there's a dude in front and you have to take the 2 minutes to knock them on their ass to get them out of there, so be it. But you can't be losing games because dudes are right in front of Bob deflecting shots. Okay, I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be calm. I'll be calm. It's 1-0 Rangers after one. Now, over the last week, met a lot of new people, a lot of Ranger fans, lots of new subscribers, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the nice comments you guys have left about my relationship with my son and how you appreciate my passion. So don't mistake my lack of yelling and screaming in this moment as lack of concern. It's more like the van has already sunk in the river, and now I'm just waiting to see if my phone is ruined when they pull it out of the river in the van, in the glove box. Is it gone, or can I get my pictures back? That's about where I am right now with this team. I have no explanation in my brain or in my heart or in my soul. I have no explanation for how this team came out in this moment on home ice, and they're just horrible. And I think we're so bad, the Rangers are kind of surprised that they're getting offensive opportunities, because I think anybody with a brain cell would have expected the Panthers to come out tonight flying. And it's bad. This bad. You continue to play like this, it's Rangers in 5. So I'm going to wait. I don't even know if I'll be doing yelling and screaming tonight. But right now, it's just this team's breaking my heart. All right, so it's 2-1 Panthers after 2. Oh, that is just so dangerously close to anything can happen territory. And just, I've been trying to be calm the entire game, because I know that come the third period, and hopefully not overtime, but at least come the third period, I'm liable to have a couple of strokes and a heart attack. So Bennett pokes one in from behind on Shesterkin, and then Verhaeghe baseball bats a loose puck that went off of a Rangers defenseman's shoulder, and we are winning the game. We have a lead. I don't even know if we're winning the game. I know if you look at the stats in this shot, the shot attempts and all of that, the Rangers are blocking a lot of shots. I know that the stats say we're winning, but I don't feel like we're winning the game. Like, we could get another goal and another goal and it'd be 4-1 and we would win, but maybe I'm spoiled. I don't know. Or maybe Ranger fans are sitting there right now going, I don't know how we ain't winning this game, except that wouldn't be the accident that you'd have. But you get the point. This series is making me delusional, guys. Seriously. So we're going to go third period, and we have a 1-goal lead. And I don't know what to expect. Before the 2 overtime losses, I'd have been like, this is our game. It don't matter if we go to overtime. For Hagee in overtime, we're good. But now we lose overtime games. So now I want regulation. Wins, please. Just keep doing whatever it is that we're doing, except for Barkov. My God, 4. Four times! Alone in front with Shesterkin. And he's been doinked up the pecker hole all 4 times. All right. I'm going to die.
We are going to overtime!
And we are going to overtime. I don't want to make this entire segment bitching about Okposo, but Maurice made the change from Lomberg and Cousins to Okposo and Lorentz, and multiple times Okposo's had trouble clearing the puck, including twice on the one shift that led to an icing. They couldn't get off, and then Okposo loses his man Lafreniere right in front, and Rangers tie the game, and we go to overtime. Now, I won't blame it all on Okposo or Maurice, because we've had a million chances over and over. It's an exact duplicate of the last game and the game before that. It is what I said and what we all thought it was, which is even, but it's only even if we win this in overtime. If we don't win in overtime, you know, we can all do it's not over. We can all do that, but if you win in overtime, then it's even. This is one of those moments I'm hoping the league is rigged and they won a 7-game series. All right, let's do this. Ah! 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 So we live stream every game. When Reinhart scored, all I remember now, the way I'm sitting is I'm sitting in my recliner. Kyle's on the couch. I'm in a recliner, and to the next to me is a little TV table with my water and my soda and my pipe and lots of stuff. Which that reminds me, there's a couple of things like so. When he scored, I catapulted out of the chair, knocked over everything on the table, broke the table. I mean, my arm, I shredded my arm here, and I bruised it here. My hip is killing me. I don't even remember what I did. Glasses everywhere. Water was everywhere. I broke the table. And all that happened was this series is tied. Tied. I'm going to put a clip out from the live stream when it did it, because I want to see it. I don't remember. All I know was I jumped up, and within 5 seconds I was screaming, "I broke the glass! I broke the glass!" Oh, and then I looked at my arm. I don't even know what I did. It looks like I'm freaking. I mean, I took like a. Oh yeah, I screwed that up. That's tender. Yeah, I took like a layer of skin off. Okay, that's nice. So. Oh my God! Like in the last 2 games, the Panthers have attempt the Rangers like 500-10, and I know that that's an exaggeration, but it's really not when you look at the number. I think what they say there was one point where it was the Panthers shot attempt margins like we had 102 more shot attempts than the Rangers, and however long it was, and the goal differential was -1. And it's everything. I mean, Shesterkin is playing really well, but the blocking shots were taking too long to take our shot and giving the Rangers defensemen time to get in between. And but the Rangers are blocking a lot of shots. I mean, a lot of block shots. Good God, I don't know what the numbers were. That said, there was a couple saves towards the end of regulation that Bob had to make. There really wasn't a whole lot that he had to deal with in overtime. Barkov had a breakaway-ish. They didn't call a penalty shot. They called the hooking. Okay, I got no problem with that, really. And then you see what happens. We get a couple of shots, and Reinhart puts it in the bumper. And, oh, my God, this season does not end. And I know it would have been 3-1, but come on now. Oh, come on. The Rangers are not Boston, okay? That goal was the entire season. If we go on to win this series and go on to win a cup, that goal right there, that one, that Reinhart just scored, that's the goal. That's the goal. Unless, of course, we need a triple overtime goal in Game 7, which is probably what we're going to need. So, Ranger fans, welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. We don't have any hats. We play with puppets. And it's like this every night. Every night now apparently is going to be just an overtime, 1-goal game where, I mean, the goals that are being scored, I mean, even the Reinhart thing here in overtime went off the defenseman. I didn't see who it was because I was flying backwards on my ass breaking everything in the house while for some reason the dog is laying there sound asleep way away from me breaking the glass. But when I broke the glass and there's water everywhere, I guess because I was hurt, he got up and he wanted to investigate, and I'm telling him no, stay, because there's glass everywhere. And all we did was tie the series. All we did was tie the series. Oh my God. So we have to do this probably 3 more times, right? The most likely, if somebody gave me $1,000 right now and said you have to make a bet on this series with $1,000, I would say Panthers win Game 5, Rangers win Game 6, and nobody is alive to see Game 7. And so the result is null and void. Yeah. Now, I already told the story about what I said in the series preview. I'm not going to sit here and re-predict that. I said it. It sounded crazy. But as of right now, I'm not wrong. We'll put it that way. I'm not going to say I'm right, but as of right now, it's dead on with what I said. Even though I try to say that's crazy. Sometimes crazy turns out to be not so crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, I have nothing. I know that the post games, the last game and this game is not my normal. Normally I go over the game and the goals and all of that, but I mean, it ain't a lot of games I end up with a big ass arm bruise by myself and my hip. I'm having to ship because I think I fell on this right hip, and it's the same spot I fell down the stairs yesterday morning at 5 in the morning because I had to get up for the dog and I fell down the stairs, and so I hurt my hip then yesterday too. And I'm pretty sure that what I did was jumped up and I nailed my arm on the table, and the table went flying, and I kind of went flying and came back down and hit that left hip again, or right hip. Yeah. So this is great. This is beautiful. I love this. This is I feel like I'm playing in the games now, right? This is good. And Ranger fans, I mean, for freaking hell, like, you can't really be mad, right? Because I mean, if you all would have been told that 5 games in or 4 games into the series, if we would have told you that you only had 1 power play goal and we had shut you out, and one night Igor allowed 4 goals, you would probably figure it was at least 3-1 Panthers, if not a sweep, when you consider the fact of the matter that we've had a bunch of power play goals again tonight with the power play goal, right? So it's the series, the games are ending the way we all kind of thought, even, right? But some of the things are backwards. We're tearing it up on the power play. The Rangers got the 1, right? They got the 1 today, but that's what they got, was the 1. They've been 0 for whatever. I'm pretty sure it was 0 for the series. I think they might have got 1. I don't remember. But the point is, it's kind of the opposite of the way we thought. Now, Panthers are dominating some of the stats on 5-on-5, but there's only one stat that matters, and that's the one that says Barkov had a breakaway and put the puck in the back of the net. But I'm not going to complain today. I am not going to complain. Series is tied. I will take it because, I mean, if they're a period they play well, listen, they're not. I get that it's late in the season and they get tired and all of that, but maybe it's just that the Rangers are good too. Of course, that's probably it. But I think Ranger fans probably feel the same way, and Panther fans probably feel the same way. We're both probably watching our team going, I know they can play better than that. And maybe they can't because of the competition. You know what I mean? It's like, I think we're just starting to get to the point where it's just like all the talk before the series was how even they were. Well, now we're seeing it on the ice. It can't get any more even, right? I mean, Game 1 was a shutout, but, you know, come on. This goal 2 was a own goal, and the third goal was an empty net. So that was still a 1-goal game. It's basically all been 1-goal games in reality, right? And 3 overtimes, and so we got 1 and 4, and y'all got 2 and 3, and I'm going to not stress over games 5 and 6 because I don't think it matters. I think we're going to be standing right here in about 4 or 5 days going, well, we're headed to Game 7. I mean, I can't bet against that right now. Okay, I'm going to go now because my arm hurts and my hip hurts. Oh, I'm going to have to take some muscle relaxer or something tonight. I'm dinged, coach. I can play. I'll be I'll be ready for Game 5, but I'm starting. You know how like when you fall and you don't realize it, and then like within a half hour, 45 minutes, you start feeling like I think my left leg might be bleeding. I can feel it underneath my my sweatpants. It feels like it might be bleeding, but it's just now starting to the thump 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 thump. Let me see. No, not too bad. A little bit of scrape, but it's not too bad. It's a little bit of. It's got that sheen to it. It's just enough to where I rip some of the skin off so that when the fabric is touching the skin, yeah. Okay, so that was Game 4. Just nice. It's good. Kyle and I will be live tomorrow at noon to do the review, and then we will be live 15 minutes before puck drop tomorrow night, and I can guarantee you that neither one of us will be anything close to sober or straight or non-inebriated, whatever words you want to use. Because one thing that did not break off my table was the pipe. Although I do need to find the container of the stuff that goes in the pipe, because I don't remember picking that up. So I got to find where that rolled to. We got our priorities straight here on Flying Fluffy Hockey. We'll see you tomorrow.